I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. So Asteroid City. So we got Asteroid City, filmed by Wes Anderson, obviously. And if anybody likes their Wes Anderson films, Holly, do you like Wes
Yeah,
Anderson films?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah. Oh, good.
generally do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, and I mean, I love them. I think they're terrific. Um, so anyway, so the story on this one, it starts off with like a TV play, and it starts off with the presenter Bryan Cranston, and he's sort of done up in the 1940s, 50s, stroke 50s like TV black and white presenter, and he goes, "Okay, this is the story of a fictional city called Asteroid City," and then you get old Norton, who's like the writer of the play, and it's a bit like that. And so he goes. So it's at stage left we have the motel. At stage right we have the asteroid, and then you go in. So that's black and white, and then you go into this really really sumptuous asteroid city. This play, which is like a place in the middle of the Arizona desert where they've obviously had atomic tests and things, and it's called Asteroid City because there's this one uh, like little small asteroid that is covered up. And so basically, the story is they got the Stargazers convention, which is youngsters that are really, really good as scientists. Um, and so this father turns up with his son and two daughters. The car breaks down, so they get stuck there. He phones his father-in-law, who is Tom Hanks, who says he'll come and get the kid. And then there's different plots that go on throughout the film. Who's that little thing there looking?
It's
Anyway,
Matt. He wants to
is
say
that
hi.
hello, mate? Hello, mate. You're right. So anyway, the story basically it's like a Wes Anderson. You get during the film you get a busload of elementary students turn up with their teacher. You get a cowboy band, country singing band that turn up as well. You get this famous actor and her daughter who turn up, and then there's like they're having the convention thing. They're having the general turns up and he's having a talk. He says, "Oh, we're here this week," and then an alien turns up,
Of course.
comes a little crap, of course, and then it picks up the asteroid and sort of Jeff Goldblum. Anyway, but it's a CGI, and he picks up the asteroid. And he sort of looks gingerly and he takes it off, and then they decide that they're going to put the city in lockdown. So no one. So you've got all these characters here. You've got the cowboy band, you've got the elementary kids, you've got the actor, you've got the actress, you've got this all the stuff interspersed in between them. So you can imagine if you know Wes Anderson what it's going to be like. And then the town's put in quarantine, but it's out, and loads of people come up, and they put like a fun fair there and stuff. And all the time as well through it, you've got it keeps flashing back to the director and the producer, but it's blooming brilliant. It's lovely and sumptuous, and it is a really really lovely movie.
Oh,
Hello,
amazing.
Toes.
Hello, I think I just heard the words really, really good movie.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I was just saying that. So I've just run through them real quickly for you for like characters. Basically, found in the desert, asteroid city. They've got a convention on for young person convention. Guy turns up with his young son, who's really really clever, and a
Yep.
couple of young daughters. The car breaks down. He can't get away. A busload of elementary students turn up, an actor and a daughter turn up, a cowboy band turns up like a country band. So real colourful characters, the proper as you can imagine, Roy Rogers. Um, and
So far, so Wes Anderson.
so Wes Anderson, just totally Wes Anderson, interspersed with them explaining the show like this in three acts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And the alien comes down, nicks the asteroid, brings the asteroid back. They close the city. They quarantine the city, but it's all heard about, so all the public turn up and there's all this stuff going on. And for me, I mean, I think I heard somewhere that some people had some issues with this one, saying, "Oh, it's not Wes Anderson." But I absolutely adored this film. I thought it was absolutely fabulous.
Okay.
There was so many stars in it. I guess what is it with Wes Anderson? Does everybody just want to work with Wes Anderson
I
or
think
what? Because
Wes Anderson has built a reputation where people just want to work with him. Where
yes, yeah,
he's built a reputation because I heard an interview with I think it was an interview with the Empire podcast, and it was Jeffrey Wright, Bryan Cranston, and Adrian Brody, who are all in the film.
yeah,
And they
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking about, and they were talking about how off screen people have so much fun on a Wes Anderson project that they just want to be part of it. They just want to be part of it. So yeah, I think he must do that. But also, I think it's the fact that you have to be honest that there is nothing, whether you like him or hate him, there is nothing like a Wes Anderson film. When you you look at all, I remember watching Rushmore. I remember watching Rushmore 1998. It must have been. I was in Canada. And it had just come out, so it hadn't even come to the UK yet. It was in Canada, and my cousins were watching it. They're like, "Oh my god, you gotta watch this! It's so great! It's so great! It's this new thing." It was I think that was his first film, and was Bottle Rocket before that? Okay, never mind. But it was on one of his early films, and I remember watching it and just thinking, I don't get this. I don't see why I don't see why everybody's on about it. And it wasn't until probably Grand Budapest Hotel, because I think Grand Budapest Hotel is his best film.
Yeah, everybody think that is the best.
Yeah, because I feel like it has the Wes Anderson stuff about it, but it has the emotion, it has the story, it has the sort of poignancy, and I was like, oh my god, he's distilled everything. It's become this whole thing. And because Asteroid City, it sounded like it was Wes Anderson does an alien movie. So like a sort of 1960s alien movie with the Wes Anderson trapping like colors and
fabulous colors, but also juxtaposition with because you've got Edward Norton, who's the writer of the play, because it's supposed to be like a 50s or 60s TV show, and Bryan Cranston, I thought, was Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. But not Two-Face. Anyway, but he played it so deadpan. He was like the proper TV presenter, 1950s suits with the sort of flared trousers. And he says, "Okay, so our present," and that sort of in black and white goes, "Our presentation tonight is going to be," and then it talks. Stage left will be the motel, blah. Stage right, and so, okay. It's.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sean, but I'm going to get out of the way so you guys can see what I'm dealing with now. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh. Hello,
Sorry.
sweetheart.
For those listening, my daughter has just come into the Zoom thing behind me and has taken off one of my boxes from my bookshelf and has just put herself in it and has decided that is probably her boat, because that's what she calls whenever she gets into a boat. It's her boat. So yeah, so she wants to show it off. So I thought I should show it off for Uncle Sean and for Auntie Holly. But anyway, so
hello, my love.
So I'm gonna give this film 4 stars. I did really, really enjoy it. I did really, really, really enjoy it. I thought it had a lot going for it, and I sat there and I thought, because I forgot to tell you, I actually, but like we don't get them at the Isle of Wight, films on the Isle of Wight. When it was released, it wasn't released, and it's probably nothing to do with it at all. But I actually, the only time I've done it ever, I think, is I emailed Cineworld and says, "What is going on? Why haven't we got Asteroid City? You've put the display in the thing. We've seen the trailers. We've seen it on the buses. You have not got Asteroid City. It was released last week. It's showing at Bournemouth. It's showing at Chichester. It's showing in Blooming."
Yeah. It's like don't show a poster if you're not going to show the film.
And then it turned up. So I don't know. It probably had nothing to do with it whatsoever. But I like to think that perhaps
Sean, I've told you it's about the pull. It's about the pull that you have. That's the kind of cachet you have now in the Isle. They're like, "Oh my God, Sean Harris, don't annoy him." So I told you that. Okay, so how many stars would you give Asteroid City?
4 stars. 4.
4 stars for Asteroid City.